Ballet Austin opens its season next weekend with a contemporary and bold version of Shakespeare's Hamlet. Joining us to talk about this timeless tale of revenge, grief, and love is Stephen Mills. Sarah and Ernest Butler, Family Fund Artistic Director. Good morning, Stephen. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
It's so good to have you in studio.
Yeah.
It has been a couple of years, so
we're
very happy to have you here. Let's talk about opening night, which is Friday, September 15th at the Long Center. This is your production, Ballet Austin's production of Hamlet. The Austin Chronicle calls this a defining work for Ballet Austin. Hamlet, your Hamlet has been performed around the world countless times. What inspired you to tell this story through dance?
Well, I think that the most important thing is that any Shakespearean story, the stories are real, right? They tell real life stories and problems of real people. And Hamlet is no different from that. You know, these stories of revenge and murder and jealousy and power, you know, they're still here today, and so that's why they're still relevant.
Hamlet is Shakespeare's longest play. It is also considered one of his greatest tragedies. It digs deep into the human psyche. You talked a little bit about revenge and grief. How are you able to tell that through dance, and then probably in collaboration with your set designers?
Right. Well, I think that dance, sometimes as wonderful as Shakespeare is, right, because it is, and the words are very important, but in dance, more important than that is the metaphor. The metaphor. How do we get to the metaphor, the essence of what is grief, the essence of what is struggle? And I think that the power of this particular dance is based in our ability to tell that.
We're looking here at some video of the previous productions when it was staged previously at the Long Center. You know, Mills knows how to take our breath away. Talk about the costume designs. These are inspired by Giorgio Armani, is that correct?
Well, the costume designer, when we decided to do Hamlet, I wanted to do it in a contemporary setting. And the costume designer, whose name is Christopher McCollum, decided to use this because the story is set in a political household, right? So we decided to set it in a very sort of rich family, right? Powerful family. And they're dressed in these Armani costumes. The second act in the funeral, the women are in very black cocktail dresses, and the men in suits. Just as a way to think about the story in today's time, right, and the relevance of the story.
You do a lot of that work where you take classical ballets, turn them into contemporaries as you put them on stage.
Right. Well, I think the power of art is there when people are able to see themselves in it, right? And so, you know, 1600s in Denmark, I mean, you know, how many people see themselves there? But the essence of the story is where people can find themselves, and I think that's the power of this ballet.
And again, opening night is happening Friday, September 5th at 7:30. Then there are performances on Saturday at 7:30 and a matinee Sunday at 3 o'clock. This is a 60-minute production, 2 acts, so it's perfect for an evening out or an afternoon.
It has the music of Philip Glass, so it's amazing music, and it helps to tell the story in very poetic ways.
And the best way for our viewers to get some tickets would be through Ballet Austin's official website.
Right, ballet-austin.org.
All right, well, I've already got my ticket. We encourage everybody to go out there and enjoy this, what will likely be a classic ballet for many, many years to come.
Thank you very much.
Stephen Mills Hamlet. Stephen, thank you so much for joining us
Pleasure.
today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.